Okay, we live. Make sure I got everything set up A1. All right, we in this hole. Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. Another episode of Merlot Fridays. We back at it, man, and ready to go. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope y'all New Year is going well so far. Can't be wasting shit now. Tone Brown in the building. Salute to you. What's happening? Salute to everybody for coming through. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Tap that like button for your boy. Kano Loco Sports in the building. Salute to you, my boy. What's good? Puncho Espar's in the building. What's happening, man? Oh, yeah. Y'all see the title. We definitely got a topic to talk about today. We definitely got some shit to talk about today. Armani Rivera Frazier, man. Happy New Year to you, King. Salute to you. Happy New Year to everybody, man. I hope y'all doing well. Hope everything going great. G Mays in the building. Salute to you, my boy. What's happening? Is that the real G Mays or you made a new account, bro? I thought you had a wrench. Is that a new page, G Mays? I appreciate you for coming through while you're at work though, man. Salute to you. Yeah, we gotta talk about this this Gervonta Davis new account. I bet. I got you. Yeah, we gotta talk about Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney, man. They got some shit stirring up. Y'all know I want to see Undisputed right now. So it's like, I'm cool. I'm cool with this fight. It's a great fight. But I want to see Undisputed right now, bro. I really don't want nothing to interrupt that. You feel me? I don't want nothing to interrupt that. But we going to talk about it. we going to chop it up. Ricky Williams in the building. Salute to you, brother. What's happening? Said Tank name in everybody's mouth. Damn, that's true. That's how you know you're a star. That's how you know Tank really leveling up when it comes to star power. He really leveling up. And that pay-per-view that he did with Leo Santa Cruz, that was his very first pay-per-view, and he did 225,000 plus in a pandemic. And then his performance was stellar. You know what I'm saying? Knockout of the year, highlight of the year, in my opinion. Salute to the OG Mr. Munt in the super chat. Thank you, my brother, for coming through. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you. You know, but Tank Davis, he really a star, man. He really a star. He got the whole boxing game buzzing right now. That performance of Leo Santa Cruz ain't do nothing but elevate his star power to another level. So I expect him to continue to grow with more performances and get bigger fights. And I think that this Devin Haney fight would be a great fight. I think that's something that can happen down the line. It is something that really can happen right now. But like I told y'all, I want to see Undisputed right now. But I mean, hey, if neither guy can find a better opponent, why not go ahead and mix it up right now? It's a great fight. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to chop that down. We're going to talk about the whole, you know, the whole sparring issue. We're going to talk about that. Salute to the brother Puncho Esparza in the super chat. He say, did you see Derrick James commenting on your post? Yeah, bro, man. Salute to Derrick James, the 2020 Trainer of the Year. Salute to that brother, man. He did, you know, he showed love on the post on Instagram. If y'all ain't following the Instagram, go follow Contender Regime Boxing on Instagram. We posted all the honors for 2020. Pretty much all the main stuff: fighter of the year, fight of the year, trainer of the year, comeback fighter of the year, also prospect of the year. Shout out to Austin Ammo Williams. You did what I'm saying. But yeah, man, shout out to Derrick James, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. You know, he deserved it. Derrick James deserved all the love and all the credit. I still feel like he not getting the love and respect that he deserved, but the real ones know. You know what I'm saying? The real ones know, and that's all that matters. But yeah, salute to the coach, the master, the teacher, Derek James, man. Trainer, the only trainer in the sport of boxing with 2 unified champions. The only one. No other trainer can say that right now they have 2 unified champions, and both guys are atop their respective divisions. Nobody in boxing can say that other than Derek James. Salute to the brother, Big Tex 33. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Happy New Year's to you, dog. Salute to you. What's happening? Real Talk 90 in the building. Salute. AD005 in the building. Salute to you, man. It's like one of the best analysts in boxing, period. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love. Kind of Loco said he got robbed of that award, no question. Hey, big facts. But I don't even acknowledge that other shit. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's all opinion based. Even though these platforms and websites, they might have an established history and shit like that. That's cool, but you know, we know what it really is though. And we don't gotta honor that bullshit if we don't want to. We gonna honor the real shit. You feel me? It's just like the pound for pound list. I know y'all seen ESPN most recent pound for pound list. They still got Triple G on that bitch. How is Triple G current on anybody's top 10 pound for pound list? How? What's his, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's his big wins? You know? What has Triple G done in the last 3 years? What has he done? He ain't moved up no divisions. And we talking about a guy that's damn near 40 years old. This dude still ain't moved no division. You 40 years old, bruh, and you ain't moved up one division, dog. How you pound for pound? You lost all your big fights. Or you ain't won them hoes at least. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no win over Canelo. And you had a controversial win over Danny Jacobs. How is Triple G still pound for pound? Everybody else you beat was pedestrian, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's neither here nor there. How y'all feel about Devin Haney saying that he's willing to pay somebody $20,000 to recover the sparring footage with him and Tank Davis? How y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like, you know, sparring is one thing, but actually getting in the ring under the lights right now when y'all both are grown adults and, you know, kicking like well-oiled machines and y'all both in y'all bag right now, it's a totally different thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different thing. Salute to the brother Ted Frank in the building. I appreciate you for coming through. He say, shit, I'm pouring up some Crown Vanilla and Coke right now. Already do your thing, man. This a little hen and Grand Marnier with a little splash of pineapple. You know what I'm saying? A house favorite. You feel me? A house favorite. Go and pull up Ted Frank. You know what I'm saying? We in here kicking shit. You know, talking this good boxing. Y'all think that's a clout chase, though? I agree with you, Ricky Williams. It's a big difference. Now I don't know if he necessarily clout chase. It could be a clout chase. It could be a clout chase. But I agree with you though, as far as it like sparring is different from actually getting in the ring under the lights with no headgear, where it all matters. You getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying? Your check, you know, your check on the line. Goddamn, your face on the line, your reputation on the line, everything. And this in front of everybody. It most likely gonna be a title on the line. It's different when you get in there under the lights as opposed to sparring. So even if there's film out there with Devin Haney, you know, supposedly making Tank Davis quit, to be honest with you, I really can't see Tank quitting. I can't see that happening. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying that Devin Haney did make him quit. I don't know. I ain't seen the footage and I wasn't there. But even if he did, it still don't mean much to me. It still don't mean much to me, you know, because guys going to sparring to work on different things. Now I know in the Mayweather Boxing Club, they have this thing called the Dog House where they get it in, you know what I'm saying? Where it's not the traditional sparring where you work, you know, one guy's working on defense, one guy's working on his jab, or he said, today I'm focusing on coming forward, you know what I'm saying? Or today I'm focusing on using my angles. And you go in with the mindset of, I'm trying to get better today, not necessarily to punish the other guy. So with sparring, you really don't know. But in the doghouse, though, it's really like fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got your headgear on. You know what I'm saying? You got shirts and shit on. But it's really fighting. You know what I'm saying? And the traditional doghouse rules is you keep going to somebody say they done. And Devin Haney claims that Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, he quit. He said he was done. And like I said, that's hard. I don't really believe that. I don't know what to believe. I can't say that it didn't happen, but you know what I'm saying? It just, I can't see Tank like quitting. Like he too much of a dog. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's still sparring, so maybe he wasn't there to try to go crazy that day. Maybe he was just sitting there to get a little bit of work in. He like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? We good. That's good work. It's a wrap. I don't know. Now, like I said, that footage, the whole incident, it really don't mean much to me. But I wouldn't mind seeing the tape, though. I wouldn't mind seeing the tape. Like if somebody just slid that tape across to me, I wouldn't mind watching it, because these are two guys that I view as elite talents in the sport of boxing. Tank Davis, in my opinion, is a little bit further along. And of course, he's an older guy. He's been in the game. He's been pro longer. He's been in bigger fights. You know what I'm saying? He's more polished right now. So I expect him to be further along than Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But from the foundation of the two fighters, I view both of them as very, very skilled, elite, talented guys that have huge futures in the sport of boxing. You know, so I wouldn't mind watching that tape just to kind of, you know, break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing junkie, man. I would love to watch that shit. So, but it ain't gonna make me view either one of those guys any different. Let me see what y'all talking about. They say, I wish I had the footage. I collect that 20,000. Easy work. Hell yeah, Tez Frank. On me. I even cut a deal with him, because when I first heard that shit, I'm thinking maybe he just putting that big number out there just to let it be known. Like, okay, I'm confident that if there is, I know the tape is out there, but if somebody does produce it, I'm confident enough to know that I ain't in that hole looking bad. Like if anything, I'm looking like the dominant one. I know that's why he put that number so high, but my first mind was like, man, he probably really ain't gonna pay nobody 20 racks for that shit, but you could work out a deal. See, if I had the tape, you saying 20, I take 10. I take 10, you feel me? Because I know you probably really wasn't expecting to pay 20 racks. I take 10. I'm cool with it. I take 10. You know what I'm saying? I slide it to you for the 10. He said it's not that he quits. Tank is known for stopping a sparring once he sees he can't learn anything else from the opponent. Damn. That's interesting insight, kind of loco. That's interesting insight. See, I don't really know Tank Davis's like sparring tendencies or how he moves in camp, to be honest with you. But that's great insight right there. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. You know, and especially, but the interesting part of all of this is that they're saying that this took place in the doghouse. You know, now we know the doghouse, the sparring rules are a little different. We had the pleasure of seeing some of these, you know, incidents play out. Maybe not the most high profile ones, like I don't know, was the Earl Spence and Adrian Broner sparring match, was that like the doghouse at the Mayweather Club, or was that somewhere else? You know, I know there's been other like high profile doghouse matchups in the Mayweather gym, but we've been able to see some of the low profile ones with some of the, you know, random amateurs and guys coming up in the ranks, and they've all been very entertaining. You see the intensity goes up. It's not like your regular sparring match. The intensity is always on another level. So that, to me, that's the most interesting thing. If there is a tape out there and it does get released, that will be the most interesting thing to see, because, you know, they're not necessarily going in there trying to learn something. They like, look, I'm gonna whoop your ass, and then you got more. Now it's hard to just stick to the fundamentals and just stick to, oh, we trying to teach each other and help each other grow, when you got people on the fucking mat, beating on the mat and shit, talking crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, hyping you up, like, oh, that nigga just bust you in your head, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do, ooh, you know what I'm saying, ooh, and then on and all that type of shit. You feel me? It's hard to just stick to, okay, good sportsmanship, I'ma teach you, you gonna teach me. Now, when you got people egging and shit on like that, nah, motherfuckers gonna go at it, bro. It's gonna take for a third party to come in and break guys up. Like, look, we just sparring. This ain't no real boxing match. Chill the fuck out. Let's get better today. Let's learn. This ain't about, you know, who's the strongest and who's gonna hurt who. You know, so that's the interesting thing. That's why I want to see it, because I know it's a different element. Salute the Wise Hudson in the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Salute to everybody. Brolic Rage, like Broly, said Tank probably got tired. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, I'm interested to see the tape, though. Salute to the brother Euro Thomas in the building, man. The #1 Bud Crawford fan on the planet. Now, I don't know. My boy D Luckett might have you, bro. You might be #2. You know what I'm saying? You might be the most delusional, though, Euro Thomas. I'm just fucking with you, bro. He said, I quite don't know what to think about Haney yet. We need to see more against A-level opponents. Say he has no win against top-level guy yet. That's true. That's true, but it's the same thing with your guy, Terrence Crawford. And maybe that's why you saying that. That's the same thing with your guy, Terrence Crawford. It's like, I know Terrence Crawford is the truth. I know he the goods. I know he can fight. But he just haven't beat a A-level guy yet. You know what I'm saying? He just haven't beat a guy that was, you know, in their prime, you know, elite level, you know what I'm saying? Never been stopped before type shit. But that, you know, but that don't mean that Haney is not the you know, that don't mean he's not that, because I believe Haney is the real deal. We just haven't had the pleasure of seeing him in there, you know, with these caliber of guys. And I feel like it's only so long before these guys can continue to avoid Devin Haney. At some point, they gonna have to see this brother. They gonna have to see him. They ain't got no choice. If Teofimo Lopez want to be undisputed, he got to see Devin Haney, and that's a fact. He have to, you know. And if he cool with just, you know, tucking his tail and trying to go up to 140, which is gonna be tough if he plan on fighting anybody worth anything at 140, it's gonna be tough for him. So if I'm Teofimo Lopez, I will go ahead and just fight Devin Haney, because you're gonna be undisputed if you win. Plus, on top of that, it's still at 135. You're going to have probably tougher matchups. You go up to 140 trying to fuck with Josh Taylor and them boys. Regis Prograis and them boys. It's going to be tough. But let's talk about the actual matchup itself. He say, did Tank? I don't count Leo. I'm sorry. Well, Tank Davis has been in with tested guys, battle-tested guys and champions. Like, don't keep in mind, Leo Santa Cruz was a 4-division champion. The Soulmates in the building. Salute to you, my brother, for coming through. I appreciate it. Leo Santa Cruz was a 4-division champion. And keep in mind, Tank Davis, people act like Leo Santa Cruz came up to 130 and fought Tank Davis in his first fight at 130. No, he was a champion. Leo Santa Cruz was the WBA champion at 130. He had won a title and then faced Tank Davis. So Tank Davis actually gained the 130-pound WBA strap that he previously held, that was then held by Leo Santa Cruz. He took that from Leo Santa Cruz. So Leo Santa Cruz is a proven fighter, been in there with top guys, 4 division champion. Then on top of that, keep in mind that Tank Davis beat Jose Pedraza when he was undefeated, I believe. Jose Pedraza was on top of the game at that time when Tank Davis beat him. You know what I'm saying? So Tank Davis has been in with quality opposition. Maybe he just hasn't faced the guys that we per se want to see him fight, like the Lomachenkos. I mean, really, that's the only the Tevin Formers. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to D-Ray in the building. I appreciate you for coming through. Salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that we haven't seen him face, but he has been in with way better competition than, you know, like the Devin Haneys. But again, like I said, I mentioned this earlier, Tank Davis is further along in his career. He's an older guy. He's a more experienced guy. He's been pro longer. I expect him to have, you know, an ups when it comes to experience versus Devin Haney. I expect that. You know what I'm saying? But I think now it's time for him to continue to raise his level of opposition. I believe Tank Davis can be a perennial pay-per-view star. He's just going to have to continue. Team Mayweather, PBC, they're going to have to continue with the great matchmaking, put him in there with guys that can sell, you know, and then guys that match up well with him. Say, I'm tripping, right? So name me one opponent Spence has beat. Oh man, we're not going down that road, Euro Thomas. We ain't gonna go down that road, bro. We ain't gonna go down that road, bro. Braden White in the building. Salute. Say, what's good? D-Town's finest contender regime. Happy holidays, bro. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate you for coming through. Happy holidays to you and your family, man. Happy New Year's to all y'all. You know, I hope all y'all New Year's resolutions come true. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all, you know, bring out the best of y'all selves going into this year, you know, and turn up, man. You know, be the best version of yourself, you know, every day. Get better. Whatever you doing, man. Every day. Progression over everything. Even if it's the smallest amount of progression. Long as you progressing every day, that's all that matters. My boy D Lucky just pulled up. Salute to you, brother D Lucky. I was just talking about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a Thomas in here. You feel me? You're a Thomas in here, you know, talking his little shit. I had to tell him, man, you know, he might be number 2 when it comes to the hardcore, the realest Terrence Crawford fans. He might have to take that number 2 spot, man. you know, you're a Thomas gonna come in here stirring some shit up. Anytime Bud name get mentioned, you know he gonna come in here stirring some shit up. Rebel Life Boxing in the building. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Thank you. Thank you. But now that we got everybody in here, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, we having a good conversation, I want to know how y'all feel about this Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney matchup in the pros. Not no sparring shit. I'm talking about how y'all feel about this matchup in the pros. How y'all, if that fight was to be made immediately, what do y'all think the outcome would be? Hold on, he said nigga hear a notification. Said nigga get a notification with Bud name mentioned. Oh shit. Damn. Hey, you're a Thomas, you get a notification anytime Bud name is mentioned, bruh. He got a stronghold on the algorithm. That's crazy. Euro Thomas get a notification anytime somebody go on Google and type in Terrence Crawford. It'd be like T-E-R, bloop, bloop, bloop. That motherfucker phone start lighting up, boy, like, damn. Hey, you gotta be a hacker or something, Euro Thomas. I know Euro Thomas a hacker. He probably made good money, too, in IT, engineering. He said if I had to pick today I would choose Tank over Haney. I ain't mad at that. Said Tank would not be able to touch Devin. That shit gonna make him tired. I can see that too. I can see that too.